Hey everybody, we have an official update to the order of the episodes. Something I noticed in editing, something I was thinking about, and then I was like, wait a second. If this episode was before this episode, then this particular thing should be in these episodes. And it was. What was that little thing? What are these episodes? Let me tell you. Let me tell you the story. It's a quick story. The General, as we suspected, should be directly before A, B, and C. How do we know that for a fact? How do we know that? What little clue, what little hint have they put into the episodes? Now, initially I was thinking during the General, hey, this two, he seems more confident than the last time we saw him. You know, he's still drinking his milk, but he seems real confident. In A, B, and C, he's all twitchy, he's all nervous. It makes sense for him to have gone through the General before getting to A, B, and C because of what happened in the General. It really shook him, you know? But there's a little clue in the intro to both of these episodes. Because in the General, when number 6 asks in the intro, who are you? He says, I am the new number 2. But in A, B, and C, he says, I am number 2. He doesn't say new. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a second. If he was starring in 2 episodes or back to back, he wouldn't say I'm the new number 2 in the second episode. And he doesn't say it in A, B, and C. So we know for a fact, write it down, that the General comes first and then A, B, and C comes afterwards. Lock it in. Now, as for the order of all the other episodes, well, we'll figure it out. By the end of the show, we'll have them all in a line, and we'll just plug them into exactly where they should be. You know? Because the magic eye of Illuminati robot is in the General, but it's also in Free For All. So maybe we can think of putting those two together. And the paper that's in the Schizoid Man is also in A, B, and C. So we can think of maybe putting those two together. So little clues in the episodes that blend some of the episodes together, and we can kind of shuffle them into place gradually. I'll be keeping my eyes open and my ears open and my mouth open because I'll be talking all the time. And we'll figure this whole damn thing out. We won't figure out who number 1 is. We won't figure out what the village is. We won't figure out a damn thing. But we'll figure out what order the episodes should be in. Just based on watching the episodes. With no extra information. What happened last time? It was the... what episode was it? It was the General, right? Yeah, last time we had the General. And we learned a lot of things very quickly. It's interesting that we had those two aspects to the episode last time that don't necessarily go together. I didn't think about it at the time. But the General, a supercomputer, and the episode was about a supercomputer. It was also about propaganda, a propaganda machine. And those two don't necessarily go together, but we did combine them last time. This time we've got many happy returns, which sounds like a party episode. It sounds like a loud episode. You know what I think about those, but we'll see what we feel about it afterwards. Maybe it'll be an episode full of joy and wonder. Let's get to it. What a great shot. Do you know anybody who opens a door like that? His car license plate has car on it. Yeah. It's quick working gas, isn't it? You know what I mean? One whiff of it and he was out for the count. He just had to hear it, and it rendered him unconscious. Poor ventilation.
formation.
I know that voice.
You won't get it. By hook or by crook, we will.
I know that. No, it's the same. We got a duplicate number 2. Don't we? Isn't he the same guy that was in Free For All? We haven't seen him yet. Isn't that his voice?
You are number 6.
Where are you, buddy?
I am not a number. I am a free man.
Where are you? You didn't appear. Maybe there is no number 2. They just reused an audio to confuse me even further. Another day, another dollar. Maybe they made you a cake. We've never seen this room before. No water? Hey, no radio. Hey, what's going on? Maybe the village is empty. Then he should just leave, right? No people. Best day ever. Looks like they left in a hurry. Some sort of deception, some sort of trick. Hey, cat. You didn't leave. I'd go. I'd just go. No wonder there was no number 2 in the intro. Nobody's here. Well, he took time to get dressed anyway. Look for a vehicle. Yeah, well, what's with all this knocked over stuff? Ah, the old tower from episode 1. They all cleared out when he was sleeping. Is this number 2? Hey buddy, you in here? Curiosity killed the cat. That's why there was a cat. He should have just left. But he's too curious about what happened and what's going on. He needs to know. He needs to figure it out. Remember I've seen who opens a door like this? He does. Nope. Nobody. Let's get out of here. Ooh. Where the hell are we now? We know he's good at this. He could build a boat. Hey, your first boat was better than this one. IOU 964. Okay. Town Hall ? Okay. He's taken some supplies. He's very conscientious, saying how much he's taken and how much he owes. Oh yeah, we're taking pictures of Hercules, of everything, so we can bring it back. I wouldn't have even thought of getting proof of the place. I would have just been getting out of here. So yeah, you can't drive out because of the mountains. But you gonna take the cab with you? Maybe the cat is number 2. The cat is number 2. Film, yeah. Keep that somewhere safe. Don't expose it to light. He's making a compass. Gotta magnetize that needle, yeah. What are the facts behind Town Hall? Nope. I'm gonna see how many days there are on his journey. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's getting serious. He doesn't have that much food. Or water. Water's gonna be the big problem. He's stealing your stuff. Take their boat. Commandeer their boat. Oh, they just dumped him. But wasn't he conscious? Yeah. He was just playing dead. Oh, that's a lot of food. These two won't know I hate them. Some saucy photographs. What's in the box? Sometimes it's people. That's not people. Are you gonna make yourself a nice meal while they're distracted? No, he's gonna start a fire. No words spoken yet in this entire episode. I've been doing all the talking. That'll do it. There's two of them. Careful. He's speaking German. Wo bist du? Oh, I'd love to see the script for this one. Yeah. All descriptive, I'd imagine. Your turn, dude. Wake up, man. Untie me. Hopefully it's not the village. Gone in a big circle. Oh, they're free. Toss him overboard. He's close enough to shore. I mean, either way would work. Oh, he's got a pistol. Jump. Yeah. Where are we? I'm always expecting that we're back at the village. We got cliffs. The White Cliffs of Dover. I'd go around, dude. He's going straight up. I wonder where they filmed it. Oh, hey. Where are we?
Where is this?
Hey, dude, you hear me? Thanks for nothing. He's just like a villager, that guy. Hey, dog, do you know where we are? You'd have more luck talking to the dog. The horse, holy moly, get on the horse. Here we got a bunch of people. Do you speak English? Hey, thanks. Can I take your horse? Oh, be careful, it's always in the... It's always in the cafe.
Where is there a road?
Is that a real language? Sounds like that language in Free For All. You know, the one she was speaking? But hey, at least they didn't try to drug him. You got a little pick-me-up? Oh, this is England. It's a copper. They're looking for him, maybe. I don't know how, but... maybe. We're gonna jump on top of this thing? Oh, into the back. Yeah. Hey, Greenie, where are we going? I wouldn't trust any vehicle. Who knows where they'll take you. Back to where you came. Many happy returns, remember? Uh-oh. Whoa! He's in the city. No faking this. Where to? He's still got his little film roll, does he? He put it in a plastic bag. He must still have it. Why make a big deal of it if he doesn't still have it? Oh! He's going home! Buckingham Place. You don't recognize this street anywhere. A bit dangerous though, right? No, number one.
Yes?
Who owns this house?
Beg your pardon?
I'd like to see your master.
My mistress is not at home.
Do you mind if I wait?
Denied. Oh, isn't that your car? K.A.R. It's your car! There's the mistress. Someone's assumed your identity. Stop her.
K.A.R. 120C. What's the engine number?
Do tell me.
461034TZ.
Yeah.
I built it with my own hands.
Then you're just the man I want to see. I've been having a good deal of overheating in traffic. Perhaps you'll care to advise me.
How dare you? What do you know? What's going on here?
This way.
His home looks like the village. It's very unsettling.
Make yourself at home. And I'll organize some tea.
But of course they made it all look the same, remember? That's what they do. They make it look like your place. Why is he back here? Why did he Because otherwise the show would be over. I know. If you're on the run, if you think people are searching for you, if you think people are chasing you, and you might get dragged back to the village, the one place you don't go is the place where they originally kidnapped you from. You don't go anywhere you think they will search for you. You know? I don't know what you do. You know, honestly, I don't know what you do. I don't know who you can trust. Like, I'm sure he's got lots of contacts, but I don't know which of them he could reach out to that he knows wouldn't be compromised. I don't know if he knows anybody like that. He could go to a newspaper with the pictures, if he still has them. He could get the information out if they believe him. I don't know. He could try to go to his old job, I guess. But that's as risky as coming here. Well, no, it's not. It's not as... Here is the weirdest. Because you know somebody's taken over your entire house and your car. He lived in number one? Well, that says it all, doesn't it? He was number one all along. We knew it. I was nervous in that green vehicle, though. I know he got on a boat. And presumably he's completely somewhere else, you know? But I'm always suspicious of him ending up where he came from, ever since the chimes of Big Ben. What does she know? Let's hear it.
I'm Mrs. Butterworth. And you are?
An exile.
A nameless exile?
Smith.
Be comfortable and I'll be back in a moment.
There's a very, very small chance she has no idea what's going on. She's in his house, she has his car, it doesn't seem likely. Unless it was a package deal she bought. Anyway, she seems fancy, she has a maid. She can afford a place better than this.
Refreshments on the way. Tell me more.
What's the date?
Saturday, March the 18th.
Marchie.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Nope.
You must think I'm crazy.
Who isn't these days?
This was my house
In better days.
before I went away.
You must miss it. I have it for 10 years, fully furnished.
10 years.
Would you do me a very great favor?
Are you growing a beard?
No.
I've always had rather a soft spot for bearded men.
No,
But
yeah?
I could never get dear Arthur to grow one.
Arthur.
My late husband. Come in? Oh, thank you, Arthur.
He's in. He got into the
Is
house.
this the gentleman you said called earlier? It is, madam. Her description of you was hardly flattering.
Wait. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your damn... You... Go back and get that horse from earlier in the episode. Hold it tight. I got something to check. My memory's not playing up, is it? No way. My memory doesn't do that. Yeah. She pulled... After he knocked on the door and talked to the maid, she pulled up in her car like 20 seconds later. When did she get the chance to tell her about the man who called earlier? But she did leave him alone to look around the house for a bit, so she probably talked her out in the kitchen or something. She's very cool about letting some strange man with stubbled man into her home, isn't she? I guess she misses the company of her husband, Alfred. So if she's not in on it, she's acting very strangely. You know, some random stranger yelling about her car. And she's like, yeah, come in, have something to eat. It's been a while since a crazy person talked to me. Get in here.
You must learn to delve beneath the surface, Martha. Who knows what treasures you may find?
See? She's adventurous.
Come and sit down, Mr. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Sandwich?
The world's tiniest sandwiches. She is rich.
You're very kind.
It's a pleasure.
Mrs. Butterworth, I asked if you'd do me a very great favor.
Certainly.
I would like to see the lease of the house.
Mm.
How mysterious.
He'll be back in the village tomorrow. It's his birthday. He has to go back. For the title to make sense.
This is a new one. There's no indication of the previous owner.
The estate agents arranged it all. They said the car was for sale, and I've always had a taste for a little speed.
Well, it came with the house.
Mrs. Butterworth, you've been extremely kind. I have to make 2 important calls, so if you'll please excuse me, I'll say goodbye.
Mr. Smith, you mustn't.
I'm sorry, I have to.
You mustn't go like that.
Well, why not?
I just know you're in some kind of trouble. Have you any money?
No.
There you are.
I can manage, thank you.
You're proud.
Yeah,
Now
this
come on
is silly,
upstairs.
because I-
You'll find everything you want in the bathroom. and I'll make some of
You
our-
can use her phone and everything.
Bon voyage.
Mrs. Butterworth, you've been tremendous.
No speeches. Off you go.
He's all dressed up.
I'll be back.
I might even bake you a birthday cake.
It might be a few years. He'll be back. Yeah, back in the old car. Oh, it's the shot from the intro. Oh, he's back. You're not.
Anyone at home?
He's not the same guy, is he? Oh,
Pretty
pick.
spot.
Holy moly! What the hell? What the hell? How are we doing this? This is like the chimes of Big Ben, but actually, the chimes of Big Ben, but actually. They just disappeared from the. They let him escape. They all just decided to leave and let him escape. That doesn't seem right. I know this exterior. I know this place. This is the party house. But the filming location. We got the pictures developed. He's got eyes on them. People he might trust. Maybe they can't all be in on it, can they? Is it it could be a fever dream. Maybe it's the final episode. Maybe I skipped right to the end. Many happy returns. The final episode. No, I've been tricked too many times before. I won't be tricked again.
Mixture of architectures. It certainly has a Mediterranean flavor. What do you think, Thorpe?
I think I wouldn't mind a fortnight's leave there. Living for life, eh?
The weather isn't great there.
This is not a joking matter.
My dear fellow, you really mustn't blame Thorpe. After all, you yourself on occasion could be a little skeptical.
Great voice, dude.
Why, we were so sorry to lose you.
The evidence is there. A set of photographs from ground level of a holiday resort.
Come on.
The Tally-Ho.
Daily issue.
What are facts behind Town Hall?
Town council?
Correct.
Were you a member?
I could have been. It's democratically elected once a year.
And they're all numbers.
Yep.
No names.
Yep.
No names at all.
Numbers in a village that is a complete unit of our own society. People who know too much or too little. A place with many means of breaking a man.
Intriguing. And if you're a good boy and cough up the secrets, you are gracefully retired into the old people's home.
No escape.
You play chess.
The village was deserted.
Perhaps they were on the Democratic annual outing.
It's weird, isn't it? They don't buy it.
You must forgive us, but you see, we have a problem.
What's the problem?
You resign, you disappear, you return.
Yeah,
You spin a yarn that Hans Christian Andersen would reject.
correct.
And we must be sure people defect
No way.
from one side to the other.
I also have a problem. I'm not sure which side runs this village.
Yep.
A mutual problem.
Which I'm going to solve. If not here, then elsewhere.
Thorpe,
Sir?
Did he?
Check every detail contained in our ex-colleague's report.
Of course I helped him.
Hey, did he just imply that if they weren't going to play ball with him, he'd go to the other side and maybe they would play ball with him? Did he just make that little play? What an episode. This is breaking my brain.
I'd help anyone in trouble. Wouldn't you?
Never mind. Keep checking and report when you have anything. All corroborated apart from the boat.
What about the roadblock?
Nothing to do with you, my dear fellow. An escaped convict. Can't you give us anything more on the boat? No name?
Would you advertise if you were gun running?
They were German.
You satisfied?
Let us say that the dice are heavily loaded in your favor.
Snake eyes, damn it.
Let's get to work. On the basis of your log and the laggard speed of your craft,
Where?
you slept for how long? 4 hours out of each 24. In your 25 days at sea, you proceeded at an average of 3.5 knots on a northeasterly course, which would put us at 1,750 miles. Where was the lighthouse?
He's in the
Yeah.
Atlantic Ocean, isn't he?
Minimum would be, Commander? 400 miles differential.
Okay.
Yes.
Definitely an island somewhere right there.
Somewhere about here.
Southwest of Portugal and Spain.
Might be an island.
That's what I was thinking. That's why they need a chopper in and out all the time.
You've got 500 by 1,500 to sweep. Quite an area.
The clearance has just come through for refueling in Gibraltar.
And we'll sweep as far as we can today, and then again tomorrow.
And tomorrow, and tomorrow.
Oh, Macbeth.
Stubborn fellow, number 6.
You'll call me that once again, and you're liable for a bout in hospital.
I won't be a minute.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Wait, did he call him number 6? Did I? We can't call him his actual name, you see. For TV reasons. Yeah, he did call him number 6. That's funny. Pinta Man is strong. I don't trust this milkman. This milkman is all sorts out. He's in on it. Number 2 sent him. The milkman. Who's this? Who's this? Show me your face.
He's an old, old friend who never gives up.
Hey, that first guy didn't say anything.
Sweep back 15 degrees southwest.
Hmm? That could be it.
That could be it. You found it. That's it.
Take us home, dude. Oh no.
Be seeing you.
Oh, he's gonna eject him. Well, at least he knows where he is now. That's something. Hey, kitty. Still sitting there 20-something days later? Did they at least make him a birthday cake? For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. You could come out now. Surprise party in his house. They're all hiding here. Everyone's back. The power's back, the water's back. You've got a cat now. Oh, she's brought him a cake. She was in on it.
Many happy returns.
6 candles for number 6. Nice touch. Yeah. Home sweet home. Hey, what are the practical benefits of those type of bikes? With a big wheel on the front and a small wheel on the back? You know, did they give you better something? Like, what's the reasoning behind it? because they look cool as all hell, and goofy too. Goofy and cool. I just went back to check Free for All. Yeah, it's the same voice that says by hook or by crook we will. So, although it's interesting actually, because last episode I was wondering about, hey look, what if there was no number 2 in an episode? What would they do? You know, I was thinking, oh, they just have to reuse footage from another episode maybe. But they did, but they didn't show him, which is a good touch. So I thought that, yeah, I like that. Not showing the number 2 feeds very well into the what they're going for in this episode, with the entire village just completely abandoned. The empty number 2 chair as well when he goes to visit, but still the umbrella pushing thing was left there. What do I think about this episode? I was worried that it was going to be a loud episode, wasn't I? Because of the many happy returns, I was expecting music, and quite the opposite. A quiet episode. I think the first thing that gets said is, where am I, or where is this place, when he gets on land. The people on the boat say a few things, but let's see how far we have to go into the episode before any actual words are spoken. "21 minutes. That's a significant amount. And it's intriguing. The premise is intriguing. I think as a means of, say, breaking him or whatever, this episode is not... I think we don't really have to... We don't take it seriously in that way. Like, he literally... Like, it's like the Chimes of Big Ben, except for real, he does get out. The fact that he gets back is has more to do with him than it has to do with them. I'm not sure they could have got him at any time. She could have... For instance, if he didn't get in that plane and start looking for the island... she would have drugged his birthday cake and they would have just taken it back the next day anyway. I presume that was like plan B, right? Or if he hadn't gone to his home, they would have... Maybe they've got some sort of implant where they can track his location so they can get to him at any time. They knew he would surface at some point and they would just get him back. So I can see some contingencies there. It's an odd play though. You know, if you were to take it too seriously, you'd be like, that's an odd one. You know, let him actually escape and then bring him back. I was going to say, but the Chimes of Big Ben did that. But it didn't. That wasn't how they were going to break him. Thinking he'd escaped and then showing him that he couldn't isn't a means of breaking him. They were just trying to get the information in that episode. In the Chimes of Big Ben. They weren't trying to break him by, you know, going, you thought you escaped, but you're back. Now tell us the information. They just wanted him to say it. When he thought he was back in London. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to revise that in my brain. Mentally revise that. I like the episode. I think it's... there's a quietness to the opening. There's a mystery to the opening. It's... there's a slow build-up to his escape. It's a methodical... He goes about it. We've established that he can build a boat in A, B, and C. In the Chimes of Big Ben. So when he's chopping down a tree and building a raft, you're like, yeah, sure, he's done that before. Then you get worried because too many days have passed. Then when the other bigger boat pulls up, you're going, oh no. They found him, they're going to bring him back. But then it's just unrelated people, smugglers, who are just there to steal his stuff and toss him overboard. Because when I thought it was people from the village, I was like, wait, they just killed him. They thought they just killed him when they pushed him. But no, they had nothing to do. Even though one of them was wearing like a green Waldo hat. Nothing to do with the village. He was just reusing a costuming set hat. And then he sees a lighthouse and you're like, oh, hopefully there isn't a lighthouse with the village. Go, go, go. Then they have that fight and you're like, jump out, you're close enough to... You know, I was like, either punch this guy off the boat or you get punched off the boat because you're close enough to the shore anyway. And then he gets to land and you're like, where is he? What country is he in? What's going on? That he meets these people who aren't speaking any language I know. They're just making up some language. Apologies to anybody, if that is a real language, apologies to anybody who speaks it. They just made it up on the spot. But she was nice. She gave him a thing I was wary of drinking. And then he's trying to avoid the cops. And he sneaks into the back of a green truck. Which brings him... It brings him to a city. To London, I presume. Yeah, London. Which is very handy. But then he commits the cardinal sin of the episode. He goes to his home. You know, you would go to... I don't know. You don't go to your home. You might reach out to someone you can trust. A friend, maybe. Just anyone you can trust. B. Reach out to B. I know you don't know how to find her. She's a international woman of mystery. But she seemed, based on his dream, like a trustworthy sort. She really did. Or that woman who hosts the party, who we're supposed to think is C. Maybe her. Don't reach out to A. He'll gut you. You know? As soon as he sees you. But yeah, he went home and they had that all covered. They had somebody in his home pretending to be this woman who, with a fictitious husband, just a fictitious, everything was just made up backstory. But I do presume that the people he went to in the government, at least some of them, were legitimate. If not most. You know? The only person we know was not on his side was the pilot, who snuck on board. He like knocked out the other pilot. You know? You might think some of the other guys were shady. Maybe some of the things they said were a bit shady, but I'm not so sure about that. You know? You show me the evidence that one of them was in on it. One of them had a line, but we couldn't hear it. I might look that up in the script. I don't feel disheartened that he got put back on the island. We know it is an island now, don't we? Because I don't know, I feel like he's in a stronger position than he was before. One, he knows exactly where it is. He knows precisely the location of this place. And he knows that there are people on the outside who know of it now. There are some legitimate people on the outside that are aware of the whole thing. So you must feel like he's not just in it alone now, that he has got word out, that maybe some people are searching for him, maybe they're not. Maybe they think he defected it, maybe they think he died, you know? But it's the situation at the end of this episode is better than the situation at the end of any of the other episodes. Plus, he got a cake. 6 candles, I like that. So, overall, I like it. I like that one. Why did they decide to all vanish and let him escape and bring him back? Look, these are the mysteries of the universe. We can't know that. Don't think about that one. you know, you got to enjoy some freedom. We got to enjoy some new locations. And that's it. Next time we've got Dance of the Dead. So we got some sort of crazy spooky Halloween type stuff next time. I want to see a skeleton. I want it to be at night. I want a spooky number 2. Yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you for joining me for Many Happy Returns. An episode where I spoke for half of it and they spoke for the other half. And we did a nice little round trip. We got a cake. What more could you ask for? I will see you next time for Dance of the Dead. Have a great week.